Salutations, I'm just who I am, and welcome back to the Stone Ship Age. I've been here so long that I've started talking like a pirate. Yarr. The lights be on down here, yes or nay? Yea or nay, I be a pirate. There be a table here. That much I do recognize. So the question now is, what do I do here? Four, 5, 6 pointed over that way. What do I be missing? I be missing something important, but I know not what. That's creepy. They look like eyes. Don't like that. I don't know. Maybe going to the bottom of the light tower will show something. I don't get the feeling that'll be the case, but I mean, like, I don't feel I have much else to go by. I like that I found that it automatically rotates you if you get the right angle on it. There's nothing down there, seemingly. I can't pick up the maps from Blue's room. Is the only part of the puzzle down here really the little hallway? I find that a little hard to believe. Massive carpet, pretty vacant ceiling. Really doesn't seem to be much to go by, no thanks. This one's empty. This one's got a bunch of textiles, including one that blatantly has the symbol of an antagonist on it. A bunch of cups and plates. Over here we have jewelry. Gold. Is that really just to be an environmental narrative about how he is one who greatly prefers a life of luxury? That's the ship I'm on. One, two, three, four, five, six. Ah, damn it. I have to go recharge the battery now. That's down. Is that really the end of the puzzle, though? Is that what I'm supposed to take away from that? Thankfully, these batteries last significantly longer than it takes to charge them. Back down, gotta hit the switch, 135. Where's the last puzzle to get out of here? That is very honestly my question. That one, there we go. Now that all that's on, let's see if anything's changed in this room. I suppose this is more symbolizing that he isn't just brutal, but he more so sees the beauty in death. It's a really eloquent way to put it. Horrifying, too, that he's causing so much of it. There's no steering wheel, is there? No. Maybe the telescope has something new to reveal? It doesn't strike me that it does. I just turned on the lights underwater. What new thing can really be shown here? There it is, still 135. It's gotta be those globes with the arrows. Perhaps it's related to the empty post where there isn't that globe with an arrow? I certainly don't know. What does turning on the lights down here do? Because this is just a really empty room. Not a tile out of place, and then there's just this empty post here. Which could be that it's too close to the wall, because we don't see a whole lot of them right up against any sort of wall. I'm angry. I am angry. That was it. I'm mad. I'm mad, but now we can make it back to Channelwood and get the full note. And then we'll head over to the Machine Age. See how that goes, I guess. I also want to figure out what that Sun Age is about. Because it displays the hologram thing here, which suggests to me that it is here. But this is Myst Island and not, what they call it, Rhyme? Okay. I just gotta wait a little bit. I think we have time to read some. So let's read up on the machine world. And you'll see why I called out that symbol in case I didn't read it on air. Before arriving in this age, I was determined that it would be a different journey to a world very different from my previous adventures. And it was. The sky here is dark and gray, and incessantly displays flashes of lightning in the distance. I met a very old man with a long... I just want to get to the insignia of the black ship, and the main guy helped design and build a bunker that would protect them from it, and his children helped out with some of the building, and they took on their own small projects, which terrifies me given that we've seen their last 2 rooms. There's also this device, which seems interesting. I'm uncertain what that means. And it's just a large track that seems to spin this mountain around, I would guess. And that's it. It didn't give me any sort of clues about how to get in there, like the Selenitic did, but it is what it is. Down. There we go. You may be wondering, and this would require you to have some knowledge of the series, if I will be playing the sequel. And all I have to say to that is, I don't currently have a plan to. I've enjoyed this, but I don't own the sequel currently. And, that's largely the problem, honestly. I don't own the sequel, and I do want to sort of break it up because there's not a whole lot of games that I know that are like this, and this is just so nice. So fucking nice to have. I'm so very happy with it. So this is going to be another in and out little trip. We'll be staring at that piece of paper for a little longer than perhaps is comfortable, but hey, it's a piece of paper. I'm sure it doesn't mind. It's just not condemned to live the rest of its life in darkness. Perhaps after this it will, but currently it won't. It's got one more excursion into the light. It really, it baffles me that my sister hasn't solved a significant number of these puzzles. Like, getting back out of Channelwood is so easy to me. But perhaps that's just my sort of bias showing. Get ready to spin for a while. Look away right about now. I'll tell you when you can look back. There we go. Oh, snapped to it. Automatic. I ain't even moving the right stick. I'm just spinning. And it is upsetting my eyes. Okay. Alright. Are we done? Yeah, we're done. Alright. We're up here. And we do need the elevator because that's... They decided to position themselves above the tree folk. Oh, we gotta close the door. There we go, and pull the lever. I should really... I'll do that now. Settings. Rotate speed. Let's do half. That's a little better. Okay, it feels a little sluggish to me. But, like, I don't want it to be at 6, so let's do 4. Yeah, that feels fine. When the game isn't lagging. So we have it right down here. Marker, switch, vault, access. Oh, that one wasn't, no. It is Island of Myst. It wasn't LOL, it's Island of Myst. Here we have located in very plain view on the Island of Myst. And access can be achieved very easily if the simple instructions are followed. First, locate each of the marker switches on the island. Turn every one of these switches on the on position. Then go to the dock and as a final step, turn the marker switch to the off position. Alright, so the vault on Myst Island was just that little door. There isn't more vault anywhere. That's certainly good to know. Mildly upsetting, though. Cause, like... So what? That I have a piece of paper. What am I really supposed to do with it? I don't know. Goes in some book somewhere. Where would that book be? Maybe it's the Sun book. Maybe it's the Sun book. I don't know if I've actually tried that one. That is actually a possible solution. I hadn't considered that. No, don't stop walking, friend. Oh. Could it really be the sun switch, though? Something doesn't strike me as right there. Perhaps it's just because the other books that I've restored pages to have all been the screen books. I have little hope that the mechanical age is going to tell me anything about what I realistically need to do to get the good ending of the game. However, with all of these places accessible, I will certainly be able to get both of the bad endings. 2 out of the 3. Because apparently, if you get something wrong or do something incorrectly during the process of getting the good ending, you can get another different bad ending, although it's more like a neutral, slightly disappointing ending. I'm not gaining anything from these realms. Or at least haven't so far. Well, that's a whole lot of symbols. Okay, what do we have here? Just a sort of dead-end walkway. I suppose we should figure out how to rotate this. What are we looking at here? Just out into the water. Perhaps that's the direction that the pirates come from. That ship looks mighty familiar, doesn't it? So does that rocket. Is that Kathleen? Catherine? I don't remember her name. Very well could be. Have a whole throne here. Oh, hey, we can sit in it. Oh, the clock tower to get in here. Where's that? Is this a little wind-up toy? Red, green, yellow. And then that entire other side of the beak seems worn down. There's a sun with a whole bunch of shapes on it. Somewhat similar pattern here. That one's, there's no green there. Ah! This is the staircase from the model. Yep, press that and it drops down to be stairs. So then what do we have here? Okay, 2 concentric circles with an opening facing the same way. What do we have here? Fortress rotating simulator. Calibrating. Ah! 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 What's that? Let me out, let me out, let me out. Oh my god. That was some motherfucker's head. Snake Jack in the Box? Crossbows? Whole bunch of chains too? Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, I see. Okay, this is Blue's side. That place with all of the models and the paintings is Red's side. Okay, yeah, so here we have the lavish life of luxury and secret room. Full of treasure chests. Okay, yeah. Surus, your greed sickens me. Your desire for wealth and unsure what that word is never satisfied. I will enact my subjects. Oh. I will instruct? Might be instruct my subjects not to pay you your... Not to pay your new tax. And you know they'll listen to me. Regards. Acarax. Agamemnon. Archaeopteryx. Is that how this started? So that hasn't changed. Okay, so that'll bring me to different levels of this base. Holy crap. We're still facing the same way. So I suppose that really was just a simulation of how to rotate it rather than the actual way to rotate it. Of course, I don't think I ever successfully rotated it. even in the simulation, but this appears to just be an elevator. What horrors await us here? I don't understand this room. Wonderful. Okay. Is there more up to go? Okay. Then down we'll go. There's no further down. So this is some form of mid-level then. Between floors, I would guess. So then, let's actually see about this device. Fortress rotation simulator calibrating, sorry. So this seems to determine the range in which it can rotate. No? I got the "you got something right" sound effect. Leave that somewhere there. Trill. Okay, alright. So the top was ping. The right is Trill. Let's rotate to the bottom then. Katang. Okay. I think I called it Tung in the maze, so I'm going to stick with that. There's a head in the box right fucking next to me. Right in that little room. Oh, there's a head in the box. There we go. We got a over on the right. Let's see if there's anything on the diagonals. No. Alright, it seems to just anchor itself to the nearest red when you let go. Yep. God, I don't like it here. Okay. There is no other opening here. God damn it, come on. Stop it! Jesus, why does it move so fast every fucking time? Yellow, blue, green, blue, green, blue, green. What's casting the light here, making it yellow? Strange white dot. I wonder if that's some sort of graphical terror or something. Can't let that play too long, but I also have to take a break right now because I promised my friend I would not forget again. There we go. And back to your regularly scheduled confusion. Seems that we can reach this floor from any level. Or any direction, I should say. Because all the way around it has the same set of pipes. But I can't get on the elevator from the same side necessarily each time. Some of these are diagonal, some of these are vertical. But it does seem to be a consistent pattern. So I don't think there's anything to quite to be learned by that. There's lights on the wall, I don't think there's anything there. Button lets me down to the stairs. So is this part of the puzzle or not? I'm missing something. Presumably something that'll help with this. They all seem to have the same symbols, or at least these two do. Yeah. What What is this angle showing me? Is that just for like the point and click adventure game so you can get a good view of it? But like over here you have a good view of it too. Because this was initially a point and click. Works much better in that format, in my opinion. Then at least on PC it works better. Like even as a 3D sort of point and click. What does this show me? What am I looking at here? I'm absolutely missing some sort of puzzle here. And I don't know where! And it's really starting to upset me. Because normally I've been so quick to pick up on, like, the pieces. And here, I just can't tell. Like, what's this middle floor about? Ha! Okay. So I use this to rotate it. Pull this up. So we started, we were at Tung. Now we're at Puft. Let's take a look, shall we? So now we go down to the first floor. We've rotated one to the right, so if I'm not mistaken, gross, bad, let me out of here, we should be facing the ruins. Or open ocean. Ruins, okay, alright. Facing the ruins. Cool. Got a whole lot of curvy stairs. And what do we have here? Okay, alright. Circle. Sun setting over the ocean, and the letter D in a mirror. Okay. So now we just do something similar again. I like blue the least. I'll just call them blue and red. Overly sarcastic productions. Ba-dooms. Push the middle. 2, 3, 4, 5. Descend. Okay. Pull this up a bit. Push this up. I don't want to move too far. Oh, no. We're still in... I'm looking for ping. There we are. Good way to save on the sound effects. So now we go out around this way, because blue is scary. Now we're facing the other way. And it is open ocean over that way. And we have the first two symbols, which is weird. It's the elevator facing symbol and the elevator buttons. Feels like there's some sort of puzzle here too. There are only so many combinations if we are supposed to press them all anyway. Of course, that assumption should be examined because it's not guaranteed that we need to touch all of them. Hit the middle button. 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're rotating back to Ptung. Pull that up. That's Trill. So we have one more over to go. That's Tung. Alright. Now we press this button. Sorry, hold on. Gotta get at this angle to press this button. Elevator comes back up. And we're able to input those 4 things. Easy peasy. But, like I was afraid of, I don't feel I've gained anything. I missed it. There it is. I knew that was something. I've certainly missed something. The question is what? And where? And how do I do it? And I suppose, yeah, that's really a lot of what all puzzle games are. What do I do with that sheet? I'm gonna try putting it in to the Sun book. Nothing. Rhyme I have named it, a desolate age with beauty that is quite different than I had expected or imagined. The intricate feathers of ice that fall from the sky are awe-inspiring. I feel as though I could sit and watch them for hours, and though it is cold here, like I have never experienced before, I find myself enjoying the change of temperature, for it is unlike any other place that I have been. Perhaps the oddest thing is the silence. Although the world blows on occasion, when it ceases, there is suffocating silence that falls on this place, broken only by the distant cries of unseen creatures. I have visited 3 times, and am sure now that this age will provide the environment I need. I believe the cold temperature is necessary for obtaining the correct resonance. Examining the structure of the books is ever more perplexing, but I am driven onward by my need to understand. The great tree of possibility can never be fully grasped, but I must at least try to find one particular branch. On the subject of enlightenment, I would also like to find the cause of the mysterious lights that shine in the darkness here. Though I never assumed that I would be able to build especially fast here, the speed at which I am progressing is somewhat disappointing. I do think I will bring Sirius and Aknar, as well as some of the machinery from Selentic. Aknar chose to stay with Catherine, but Sirius was rather excited to come. He has spent the last few days here with me, helping me with the beginning phases of construction. He too seems to enjoy the ice and cold weather. He is intrigued by the crystals that we have brought with us. He has been a big help, as have others, and I hope to be able to begin my experiments here soon. Tonight, Cirrus and I found a wondrous spot to view the lights, although it seems they decided to hide from us. After sitting in the cold winds for over an hour, we saw nothing. It was rather disappointing. Cirrus will return to Myst tomorrow. He has been a tremendous aid to me, and I am thankful for his willingness to help. The hard part of the construction is over, although I have decided that after tonight that I would like to add some kind of observation post. I won't be finished as soon as I had hoped, although I'm fairly certain that it will be worth the delay. It will be worth the delay in the long run. I've decided to take a break from the construction now that the tunnel is almost complete and I have been able to set up a temporary space where the crystals will not be stimulated. I am quite convinced that with the right diffraction resonance, certain properties of the ink can be simulated. Catherine still finds it absurd to think I am crazy to finds it absurd and thinks I am crazy to assume I will be able to view ages with stones, but her unusual pessimism has not convinced me to stop trying. I came too close to success on Everdunes. I am fairly certain now that temperature indeed does have an effect on the crystals, but I have realized that temperature alone is not enough. The cold dampens some of the sympathetic harmonics, but a more active suppressor is necessary. I have acquired some geodes with a pure protected crystalline interior. Thin slices of the geodes below each crystal provided a stabilizing effect, and even amplified the clean frequency slightly. After quite a bit of experimentation with the shapes and colors, I was able to capture a blurry image within a book, though the link would never work. There was clearly an age on the other side. I can hardly wait to return and tell Catherine. I feel like I should finish the shaft to my observation post while I have the machinery here, perhaps tomorrow morning. The lights were beautiful again last night. They had not shown themselves for so long that I had almost forgotten their beauty. I still must find the cause. I'm feeling rather overwhelmed with what remains to be done. The crystals have not been perfected, the shaft is not finished, nor the observation post, or even the lab. I have not seen Catherine for some time, and I long to spend more time with Aknar and Cirrus. Besides all of that, there are, far away in the back of my mind, the thoughts of my people and our lost city. I dreamt again of them last night. I have only seen the city in its worst condition, and still its beauty overwhelmed me. Even now, as I visualize how majestic it must have been before the destruction caused by Veovis and Agaris, it amazes and saddens me. I'm fairly certain that Denis is not dead, as my father believed. I am convinced that there must be some who managed to escape the destruction, and even now continue to survive in separate ages. Within me is an urging to take the chance to return to Denis, to find survivors, and properly rebuild our city. However, I can do nothing until I am certain of the fate of my father. If my plan failed, if I missed a single book when attempting to trap him on Riven, then he has been free all along. If that is true, then all that stands between him and the ages I have now written is the link from Denis to Myst. As much as I wish to return to Denis, without knowing the state of my father, I cannot risk re-establishing that link. I must observe my father without re-establishing that link. It has taken several years, and there have been many dead ends, but I have partially succeeded. Now that I have managed to view another age using the crystals, it is only a matter of time until I view Riven. At least, I hope. Catherine will have her ideas about these things, and I miss her greatly. I will return to Rhyme later, when my mind is cleared. I have no doubt that we are on Myst Island. I'm just curious. Let's look at 67, huh? I missed something. That's all I know. And since I have no clue as to what, there's not a whole lot of progressing I can do. There's some puzzle that I missed. My sister insists that this was on the Genesis. Perhaps it was. Because of that, she says the solution has to be somewhat simple. Again, perhaps. She also mentioned that Uncle had a green book. Yet I've been unable to find a single green book. Certainly it wouldn't be back there. There'd be no reason for a point-and-click picture adventure to take someone back there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe. Let's see if 12 does anything. This seems almost nonsensical. But fuck, it's worth a shot, isn't it? Oh, I'm missing something. Excuse me. No, come on, door. Okay, picture, I've done your bidding. Shit. I don't feel like I missed anything in the Selenitic. But now I'm sort of questioning that. I explored every inch of the maze and I found some interesting stuff, but... And why is this discolored? Can't tell if the rocks are too, but... This certainly isn't a color that matches. And that applies to these two keys over on the far right, too. That should be part of something, right? Hey. Wasn't expecting to find a grave here. But I found something. This seems morbid and I don't like it. That's not quite where it is, but hopefully maybe it's close enough. I don't know. I feel pretty desperate at this point. Because I don't have anything else to really go off of. What am I missing? That counts as the tree one then, because that's the code we input into the vault in order to get the matches. So that ain't it. I'll be honest, it perked up when I heard the music. I'm like, holy crap. Did I just figure it out? And the answer is fucking no. Why would I have figured it out? Shit, man. And then there's this. This is the biggest lead I have, but how do I figure this out? Like, it's 8 by 6, right? 8 across, 6 vertically. So let's see then. How many shells do we have? 3. So that ain't it. Maybe it is. None of the books are lying down, though, really. How many books are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 on the top shelf. Counting, like, the ones that are sideways as 2 books, because they're about 2 books wide. Grave here to Tiana. I'm missing something. And I really don't know what it is. The way I see it, this is either part of a puzzle or an in memoriam to someone who died during development. I strangely get the feeling that it's the latter, which is why I felt very uncomfortable trying to use it as part of the thing. I'm missing something, and I don't know what it is. And I'm so upset, because it has to be on this island, doesn't it? What if I put in today's date? June 22nd. It's gonna take a little while, but we're getting to 2021. And I'm recording this at 9:09 a.m. Wait for the time to shift. And at that point, I'll press the button. Well, what's that gonna do for us? We're gonna see stars. That's gonna maybe line up to a constellation. Maybe. What do I expect to get out of this? It seems to be flashing red, green, and blue. I wonder what that could mean. It also didn't make music, but this does? It has awe and majesty. I figure there's gotta be some sort of book in there, right? Because I know Channel would play some music when you go down there, because I've been down there a whole fucking lot. It's probably going to count as the pirate ship since those two are so close together. And is part of that solution anyway. It's absolutely a ship. It's the gear? Ah, I'm missing something. And I don't know what it is, and that's really fucking upsetting. Nothing. Yep. Nothing. Maybe now that... And this sounds incredibly unlikely. But maybe... Now that we have the gear opened up, it'll have a different hint, maybe? That sounds ridiculous. But I'm reaching for straws here, man. Really? You're not gonna do the fun, funky music today? Yep, nope. 240, 221. I don't know, since there was no music there, I kind of want to try again on that one-ish. See if the music is back, actually look at the hint, see where it's lined up to. It's probably going to be the gear again, quite frankly, but... If this doesn't work, I'm just going to call the episode and... just be confused. The music's back. Of course, we're looking at the gear. Yep, just the time and the three numbers. I'm missing something. I don't know what it is though. But I can play with it off camera. So, for now, thank you guys very much for watching. Remember to take care of yourselves, tomorrow's another day. Hopefully by the time you're seeing this, I have the answer, because I'm recording these in advance, because I've got a little trip to meet up with my sister, and maybe we can work together on it. Who knows? For now, I just bid y'all adieu, I suppose. So, bye. Why is this still the gears? This is nowhere near the fucking gears. Game. I think I broke it. I think I fucking broke the game. I guess I broke Myst. It's as far away from the gears as physically fucking possible. I swear to God. I swear. Yep. Yeah, I broke the fuck out of this game.